What's going on, guys? You're checking out QGinHQ. I am your host, Chris, and in today's video, we're doing something a little bit different. A good friend of mine, Benny, said, hey man, my computer's shot. I want to build something brand new, and I want everything new. I want my keyboard, my monitors, everything. So he said, listen, here's $2,400. Let's go do this. The actual PC build itself ended up costing us closely to $1,400 before rebates. Did some price matching and all that stuff. And then I'm going to say roughly about $1,000 for all the accessories. But pretty sweet video, so stay tuned and let's get into it. Okay guys, so here's everything we purchased for the entire setup. Here's my good friend Ed, who's going to be doing the majority of the build. What's going on, Ed? Starting off with the Asus Maximus Hero 1151 socket motherboard, the brand new 6th generation Intel i5 processor, the Asus Strix GeForce GTX 970 graphics card, and cooling the CPU with the brand new Corsair H100i GTX Hydro Pump. Then we have the Samsung Evo 250GB SSD, a couple of white LED fans to help cool the system. We have 16GB of DDR4 Vengeance RAM, 1TB internal hard drive, the Logitech C920 webcam, a basic CD drive. Then we have the Razer Chroma keyboard and Death Adder combination. And the entire PC is being powered by the RM750 Gold, the fully modular power supply. We also have two 24-inch Asus 144Hz monitors, and this beast of a case, the Corsair 780T full tower windowed. This thing is awesome, and since it's so big, it's easier to work on, which means this thing's going to be colder in the inside also since there's more room. Okay, so obviously we're going to be starting with the motherboard first, so let's go ahead and take a better look at it. This is the LGA 1151 socket designed for the 6th generation Intel. This thing even looks like a beast. If you're looking for a gaming motherboard, this is the one to pick up. ROG will never let you down. So next up is installing the most delicate part of your system, which is the CPU. Obviously, be very careful when doing this. This is the brand new i5 6600K 3.5 gigahertz, the new 1151 socket. That's that 6th generation Intel. This thing is a beast, and it fits in perfectly like so. So for max ventilation, we went ahead and installed two fans on top. Then we installed the radiator itself for the H100 with two fans on the bottom, pulling all heat and air from the inside out. Very easily to screw in your power supply. This next part is optional, but we like to use Arctic Silver thermal paste instead. So my friend Dan over here is just going ahead and wipe off the stock paste that comes on the H100 like so. Then take some rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip to get off whatever excess residue is left that the napkin could not go ahead and get off. Be careful doing this, just make sure it ends up looking pretty shiny at the end like so. So next, Dan's going to take about an inch of that thermal paste, go ahead and put it on the back of the CPU like so. Push down the pump of the Corsair H100, move it around a little bit, make sure you get all the air bubbles out. You want this adhesive to stick the best it possibly could. Screw in all 4 screws very, very tightly like so. Next up, we're going to be installing the DDR4 Vengeance RAM. This is 16 gigabytes. We are putting in 4 sticks because it did not have the 8 gigabyte sticks in stock. Next up is the easiest part, and in my opinion, the best part, installing the graphics card. This is the GTX 970. You go ahead and just push this down till it fits in slot, and then you go ahead and tighten the 2 screws on the back bracket so it does not move. Next up, we install the 1TB internal hard drive, followed by the 250 gigabyte Samsung SSD. Then we went ahead and took care of all the wire management and prayed this thing turned on. Moment of truth, Benny.
I just built a bomb.
Let's go, man. Oh,
it's right in the front.
oh,
Dude,
it's on.
Sick. Are they blowing?
Yeah, it's like mine, red and white.
This thing is quiet.
Well, it turns out it worked, and we did not go ahead and build a bomb. This thing has insane ventilation. The PC temps did not reach over 21 degrees Celsius, even with the side panel on. So here's this build overall. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and let me know down below in the comments what kind of builds you guys have. I love hearing that type of stuff. Benny, anything you want to say to them before you go?